Unit 5. Reading. What is the difference between robots and humans? What can a human do that a robot can't? Speaking. Read the conversation between a human and a computer. Guess which is the human. A. Computer. B. Human. Hello there. How are you? I am doing very well. How are you? Fine. Glad to hear it. What's for today? Nothin'. Fair enough. What do you want to study? I dunno. You don't know what you want to study. Lazy humans. Say what I need to study. You have not yet told me what you want to study. 5F Reading. Clever machines. I can understand a text about artificial intelligence.
Vocabulary. Visually. In a way that is connected with seeing or sight. Impaired. Having a particular kind of disability.
Come across. To meet or find something by chance. Obstacle. Something that makes it difficult to achieve a goal. Vibration. A continuous shaking movement.
On a regular basis. Often.
Grasp. Understanding. Persistence. The fact of continuing to try to do something despite difficulties. A perfect companion.
Lesson 5F. A perfect companion. This conversation is between a visually impaired student, Nick, and his digital tutor named Anne Sulator. Anne Sulator is the brainchild of a 22nd century scientist modelled on and named after the dedicated tutor of Helen Keller. You can have conversations with Anne Sulator via a wristwatch or any piece of jewellery. The idea of the digital tutor was to help disabled children study in mainstream schools. Early in the morning, Anne Sulator wakes up from a full charge of energy, ready for a 20-hour non-stop working day. Nick is quite independent in familiar situations, but if he comes across something unexpected, he can turn to Anne Sulator for help by using his voice to control the watch on this wrist. Similarly, if he is in an unfamiliar place, he can get directions from Anne through a tiny set of earphones. In an emergency, for example, if there is an obstacle or unexpected vehicle, Nick receives a tiny vibration as a warning. Anne sends reports to the child's parents on a regular basis or on demand. Registered in the school system and equipped with an immense database, Anne can easily keep track of Nick's schedule and curriculum. During class, Anne gives off a warning beep when Nick is distracted, quickly converts the new material into Braille, or dictates what the teacher has just written on the board. Anne is there to bridge the gap between Nick and his classmates. In Nick's individual sessions, Anne suggests lessons depending on his preference and ability. She can adapt the lesson to aid Nick's learning process, but she doesn't jump in immediately to offer him a hand. Nick has to work on his own for a while before Anne makes a few suggestions. She may even ask Nick to read some extra materials to get a grasp of the topic. Nick often complains about Anne's persistence and strictness. In his fury, Nick sometimes does wish to turn Anne off for a while, which can only be done by his parents. Anne Sulator is much more than a beautifully designed gadget for a visually impaired child. She can make a perfect companion to any child that needs a tutor or a friend to talk with.
Now scan the article. Which of the following is the main idea? A. Anne Sulator, a typical day at work. B. Anne Sulator, a multitasking companion. Reading strategy. In a multiple-choice question, the correct option will match the meaning of the text but use different words. It is therefore important not to automatically assume that a multiple-choice option which contains words from the text is correct.
3. Read the reading strategy. Then complete these tasks. 4. Read the rest of the article. Choose the correct answers, A to D.
1A, 2A, 3B, 4A. Vocabulary.
Vocabulary. Complete the verb noun collocations with the nouns below. They are all in the text. 1. Make the suggestions. 2. Send reports. 3. Bridge the gap. 4. Offer a hand. 5. Keep track.
Would you like to have your own digital tutor? Good job, good job, good job.